Hey guys, it's Tarkhis from TarkhisGaming. Today I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to build a 100% automatic sugarcane farm. This is very similar to my 100% automatic melon farm, but there are a few changes to, number one, make it more suitable for sugarcane, and number two, make it more proficient overall and more efficient. The first thing you're going to want to do is build a nether portal. This is so that the sugarcane, once it's harvested, will be pushed into the nether portal and be stored in the nether. That way it won't despawn while you're running around here. In front of that, you're going to want to put some ice so that the items will slide faster and go through the portal. And you're going to want this to be 8 blocks long and 2 blocks wide. Now all the way around here, you're going to want to put a layer of dirt, first to contain the water and also to hold the sugarcane. Once you have that, you're going to want to put a layer of dirt all the way around. Once you have the dirt placed all the way around, you'll be able to place the pistons on top. On the end here, you don't need that 1 block space because there won't be any sugarcane here. And then you're going to want to go all the way along the other side doing the same. Once you have that built, you can go ahead and line the sides here with pistons. These are facing in so that when they're triggered, it will break off the newly grown sugarcane while leaving the base of it so that it will continue to grow. You can do the same thing on the other side. And then while you're here, you might as well put your water in and get that ready. And then at the end here, you're going to want to put 2 pistons facing away from the inside, and these are what are going to act as your bud switch. You can have more of them, you can have less of them, you can have 2 down there if you want and move your nether portal, or you can have 1 of them, or you can have these hooked up to an AND switch so that it'll only go off when there's sugarcane here as well as here. But I like to have it so that if either one of these grows, it'll set it off. That way it's continuously harvesting, and that way there's more spots open because every time it harvests, it clears all these, and there's more spots for it to grow, so it'll grow faster. Once you have that, you can set this up, set up your wall, and you're going to want these 2 blocks here are going to be the ones that you want powered for your bud switch with these pistons. So in order to do that, you're going to want to put repeaters going into these blocks so that they're getting power. And then you're going to want to go ahead and put some redstone here and connect it up with a redstone torch. The reason you want it raised up, you'll see in a second, the way you have the way I'm going to have the redstone coming up from these bud switches. So you want a block on each of these, and then directly below that you're going to want to put a redstone torch. That way it'll, when these are out like this, it will complete a circuit and start powering. So after that, you're going to want to go ahead and build your circuit. So first we'll do this side, and you'll just want to build it up out along here and 2 blocks away from this, 2 blocks away from the bottom of the redstone torch. And then you can put your redstone straight line along here and then bring it up and use a repeater to force it into this block. The reason you want this is so that when this is powered, when this first goes off, it'll turn off the bud switch so that when these extend, it won't continuously trigger the bud switch over and over again. For this side, it's slightly different. You're going to want to put a block, that's too high, block directly beside it, and then it's going to come up 1 and go into there, go into the side of the redstone torch. So you'll bring redstone line, or redstone dust here, redstone here, and then a repeater here, and put this to the last tick so that it's deactivate it for long enough that these have time to react, or so that it's deactivated long enough that it won't be triggered by this. Now it's getting dark, so I'm going to go sleep for a second so that it'll be bright again. So I'll be back in half a second. Okay, now you can see again. So now that you have your actual bud switch set up so that it'll deactivate long enough for this to extend, you can actually set it up so that these will extend. So you'll want a line of redstone that's going to be all the way along the back of these pistons, and you'll want the redstone dust on top all the way along, and then you can simply bring it up from this end of the circuit and then use a repeater to make sure that it lasts long enough, and go ahead and hook that up. Now you're going to want to put some redstone between these two, because you want it so that if either one of these bud switches go off, both sides extend and harvest. In order to do that, you'll need all of this to be in one circuit. So that's the reason you need this repeater here, is so that if this is the one that goes off, it can last all the way to go down there. So now you'll want to set up the same thing on this side, one line of dirt all the way along with redstone dust along the top, and then you want to hook this up to anywhere along this line, it doesn't matter where, and you'll just go ahead and do the same thing, putting a repeater. I like to put it in line with these just so that it's easier to remember, and then complete the circuit. So now when something grows here, these should extend and harvest it. So all you really have left now is to put some light. I like to put glowstone on top because it won't be growing 3 blocks high, because once this grows a block high, it's gonna set it off. So if I go and put the redstone along here, or the glowstone along here, and then I can go ahead and plant some sugarcane along here, and then once it grows, if it grows in either of these two spots, it'll set off the bud switch and it should harvest it. So if I just put some in here randomly for now to speed up the process, and then I put one here, it harvests it, it all goes through, and then once you go through, you pick up, and my melon farm's still working too, so there's a bunch of melon here. And that's about it. So that is my very basic 100% automated sugarcane farm. You don't have to do anything, you don't have to harvest or anything, just every once in a while you have to stop by the nether to pick up your loot. And thanks for watching. If you liked it, please give me a like, and if you really liked it, please subscribe, and I will see you next time.